Welcome to Cliffhangers and Cocktails podcast with
Minisode
and Shea McLeod, USA Today best-selling authors of paranormal women's fiction, among other things. Brought to you by Caftan Coven.
So welcome to our mini pod where we discuss a single topic related to the craft, whether it be craft cocktails, witchcraft, or writing craft. Today is cocktail
craft. You know, this is my jam, baby.
I mean, we bonded for a reason. For
yes.
sure.
I mean, our first meeting where it was just like the two of us was in a wine bar. So,
and probably our second meeting and our third meeting.
And many meetings. Yes.
Mm-hmm. The last time we got together,
was
in a wine bar.
Was in a wine bar. The same wine bar, but a different location.
I
know. So,
what are we making today?
Well, today our craft cocktail, our magic cocktail, is going to be an energizing tequila sunrise. Woo!
Full disclosure, I practiced making this cocktail before the podcast, and then I drink it. So that I would have an empty glass to make it again.
I mean, facts. And I did not practice it. So this is going to be fun.
Let's find out what happens.
Let's find out what happens. Woohoo! So today we're going to mix up this awesome cocktail. It's a sort of cocktail that you sip and imbue yourself with happy energy and vitality of the sun and inspire creativity and new ideas. So it's perfect for this time of year. Yay! And I mean, I for one can always use a little bit of creativity boost and a little bit of energy boost.
Hard same, lady, hard same.
Every day. I mean, you're packing to move. You got you've got things coming at you from every angle. Life is crazy.
Life is crazy. So am I.
But only in the best
inspirational sign.
Yes, only in the best possible way.
Of course.
We're all mad here.
Sure.
So first off, I want to give a quick little note of about cocktail magic. If you haven't heard of cocktail magic before, or you're not familiar with it, is that this is not like some big bazinga kind of a spell. Cocktail magic is very sort of internal. It's very intimate. It's something that you share with your friends when you're gathered round. You have to literally take it into yourself to make the spell work. And so it's not something like that you can drink to affect the world outside. It affects you on a personal level, and it tends to be a gentler, slower magic that works over time. So sometimes you can add a little spice to it to get it kicked up a notch, but but it's just great, for when you need a specific something inside of yourself, and that's what it's for. So
I have to say, this is really one of Shea's areas of expertise when it comes to magic and witchcraft. She's a kitchen witch. We've talked about that before. And so this is just a place where she excels.
I love it.
And if you've listened to any of our other podcasts, this is not a place where I excel necessarily, unless excelling means measuring with your heart and sometimes forgetting ingredients.
The thing about kitchen magic, well, all magic, but kitchen magic in general, is that, turning a cocktail into a spell, or a piece of, a banana bread into a spell, or anything into a spell, it's all about intention. So it's all about your visualization and your focus. So you try and choose the ingredients with intention the best you can. And then you use intention when you mix it. And that's really the most important part of the spell, is that intention. So if you're measuring with your heart, go for it.
I have to tell you, I did not measure with my heart today when I practiced. I measured with measuring stuff, more or less. I realized as I read through it again that I did not correctly measure the lemon juice, but that's okay. I
Ah,
tried.
you tried. That you tried.
I
Hey,
put
that's
in
all
an
we can ask
ounce
for.
instead of a tablespoon.
Oh, that's why. That's probably part of the problem why you didn't like it as much
Yeah,
because
unfortunately, I pre-mixed my lemon juice and orange juice for this to cut down on steps. So,
yeah, well, you are actually supposed to. So let's just go quickly over what you're going to need is a glass, some kind of vehicle. We're using rocks glasses. You can use any glass, really. You're going to need orange juice, lemon juice.
wait,
Woohoo!
isn't it adorable?
I have one of those too. They're so cute. I love them. So orange juice, lemon juice, tequila. This recipe does best with like a white tequila, but you can, or what do they call it? A silver tequila?
Silver tequila.
Silver tequila. But you know what? You can use whatever tequila you have or like. That's up to you. And then also grenadine. And you can do roses grenadine. I have a fancy schmancy grenadine I wanted to try. I found it
Jay
on.
is fancier than me.
I am very fancy. When I discovered, initially when I first started doing cocktails, I made a lot of syrups and stuff myself, but I don't have the spoons to always do that. So I tend to buy, top line uh syrups and things that are as close to homemade as I can get them because I spoiled myself.
I buy whatever the person who did my Instacart order was willing to get me.
All right, so the first thing we're going to do, so we're going to take our tequila. Here we go, lovely little tequila.
Oh, that's such a pretty little glass.
Aren't they cute?
I want the fuck.
They're like
I
little,
mean, everything's great.
they're like little port glasses, is what they
I have
are.
tequila
They're so
everywhere.
cute. Oops.
There's just my desk are covered in tequila.
This is why I'm doing this in my living room instead of my office, so that I don't end up with tequila everywhere. So basically, this is made from the agave plant, which carries the energy of rejuvenation. So we're just going to pour that. And of course, I managed to still drip it everywhere,
Oops.
but here we go. We've got it right there in the bottom,
It's 1.5 ounces,
1.5 ounces.
or
And then
close-ish.
cloche, and we're going to have 1 tablespoon of um, lemon juice and 4 ounces of orange juice. And we're going to kind of mix those two together before we put them in. And
Yes, mine is mixed.
yes, the citrus brings like this refreshing, invigorating energy from the sun.
Oh,
So
it's so sunshiny. Orange juice is so sunshiny. It
it
smells.
is, and you smell it. It smells sunshiny. It just, it just has just such a wonderful. Now, sometimes I use. I'm going to just pour that in there like that. Um, Sometimes I'll use like lime juice instead of lemon juice, just because I do what I want.
Oh,
Um,
that's way more than 4 ounces this time.
oh
I
well.
didn't measure well.
You measured with your heart. That's all that matters.
I
And now
thought I was doing a good job.
we're gonna have 1 ounce of grenadine. Now, grenadine is made with pomegranate, and so
I mixed the measurements last time between the grenadine and the lemon juice.
now yes, I like a lot of grenadine anyway, but like this isn't as sweet as roses, so you might do a little less, or I don't know, however
We'll
you like.
see.
We'll see. So basically, as you add the grenadine, just sort of imagine that you're adding new ideas and inspiration into that energy, because pomegranate contains the energy of abundance, blessings, spiritual awakening, and
It's
new
my
beginnings.
fruit, my it's
Now,
my fruit of fruitiness,
yes,
like
is your fruit of fruitiness.
it's my fruit that always comes up everywhere.
Now, mine did not mix properly. Not sure why. You should have a nice little band of like color. That's the whole, and mine isn't obvious. Now that may be because of the type of grenadine that I used. Possibly
Here we go.
it's not as thick. See, there you go. And I think it's because of the grenadine. My grenadine is a little bit more watery and it's not as thick. So that's probably
I'm
why.
so proud.
That is beautiful. That is really, really beautiful. So
I'm gonna
here we
take a
go. Oh,
picture.
now here's something that we can do to kind of zhuzh up yeah, you take a picture. Yours is prettier than mine. To zhuzh up the energy, you can draw the symbol of the sun, which is just a circle with a dot in the middle, and draw that over your glass before you drink. You do it this way too. Uh, to just sort of imbue up the energy. You can also do, now this is carnelian. You can also do citrine, orange citrine. I couldn't find my orange citrine, but carnelian has some great energy for creativity and rejuvenation. So you can technically put it in the glass, but be careful about choking on it. Or you could just hold it in your hand while you're making this, or have it nearby. Hold it in your hand while you're drinking it and up the energy. So now as we drink this, we're just going to just visualize that energy and creativity flowing to us.
I'm not putting my citrine in because it's
Ooh,
huge,
oh, that's enormous. Yeah.
but
Having it
I'm
nearby and
it's
holding it.
here. I got it, so it would be here. It's much too big to.
Yeah, you
That
don't
would
want
be
to
a
put that in your
disaster.
glass. Yeah. You certainly wouldn't choke on it though.
I would not choke on that. That's for sure. All right. It's so pretty. I almost don't even want to drink it.
I know, right?
This is the prettiest cocktail I think I've ever made.
Cheers. Here's to energy, creativity, and rejuvenation.
Oh, that's so lovely.
So nice. It's very, oh, that's a real pick me up. That tequila gives it such a good kick. And then just the brightness of the orange and then that sweet undertone of the pomegranate syrup. Yum, yum, yum.
Ooh.
So if you want to make this, we're going to go ahead and put this, if you didn't make it along with us, you can, we're
And
going to
how
put,
would have you?
especially if you're driving in a car, please don't mix a cocktail while you're driving in a car. Um, but, or
Unless
right,
you're the passenger. No, no, no.
unless,
That's still wrong.
but
That's
that's
still
still
wrong.
wrong. It's still illegal, at least where we live. Maybe in the bus driver might get snotty with you, but you do you, boo. Um, but yeah, we'll be sure and put the recipe in the show notes so that you can make this. It's honestly, if it doesn't go quite right like mine did, mine doesn't have that nice, pretty band there. It doesn't matter. Remember, it's all about your intention. It's all about the vibe, right?
Just adding a little ice to mine.
That would be good. Now, it doesn't call for ice, technically speaking. And I put my tequila in the freezer even to keep it, but it's just not that chilly. So I'm going to add ice to it later as well.
Did
Um,
kind of mess up. I didn't do it before because I didn't want it to mess up the prettiness.
right.
Although it's still pretty, even with my
It
ice.
is still pretty. I think when you're at a bar and you order a tequila sunrise, I think they put in the ice first. So you could try putting the ice in first and then doing the steps, and that should keep the separation, but like I
Well,
said.
because I used way too much lemon, I'm out of lemons. So this will
And
be my last one.
I just used real lemon. I use real lemon. So
Oh, yeah.
typically, I do have some fresh limes in my freezer. Sometimes I use fresh limes. I do.
Oh, I do have fresh limes,
So you could try it with lime and see if you like
but they're
it.
my G&T limes.
Oh, well, we don't want to use up your G&T limes. We need those for the next recording.
Oh my God, there's tequila all over my monitor.
That's not good. I mean, as long as it doesn't drip into the monitor, we're cool.
No, it's just when I took the tequila lid, the cork out, it just went
Mhm.
whoosh. But would it be a podcast if I didn't somehow make a mess or mess up
No,
the
it would
drink?
not. It would not. I would be really, really disappointed if if we
Okay,
had.
so when I'm in Portugal
Mhm.
and we're doing this, I'm gonna see if I can bribe my partner to
To do
just make
it.
all my cocktails for me because he's really good at that measuring stuff.
Yes, he is really
And
good at cocktail making in general. Yeah.
is, and I know we talked about it in our episode where we interviewed him, but like he should be making me cocktails,
I
right?
mean, he really should. I mean, he is your butler and your bread maker. We've talked about this in other
Yeah.
podcasts. Go listen to them. Um,
And finish this one first.
Finish this one first. But yeah, really, I mean, when you have a butler on hand, he really should make himself available to you. That's his job.
This one tastes so much better than the last one I made, even though I think it's probably there was more orange juice, which maybe is helping because I don't
Yeah.
have silver tequila.
Yeah.
And
So the silver tequila is gonna, I guess it doesn't have, it has different notes and it's not going to fight as much with some of the other ingredients. I really, really like silver tequila. It goes really, really well with a lot of things. But you don't, again, whatever tequila you like, and just adjust the ingredients, if you need to your particular taste.
and I bought a reposado because I don't drink tequila very often, but I really like it in margaritas.
Mm-hmm.
But for other tequila drinks, it's not as good as silver. But I'm one person who's moving to Portugal. Actually, when this airs, will I be in Portugal? I might even be in Portugal right now, you guys.
We'll have to jump on and add a little recording that says at the end that says, Amy Sissel moved to Portugal where she is living her best life.
That's right. Oh my god. I'm moving to Portugal.
I know. In like some days. I don't know how many days.
However many days or a few days ago, depending on when this comes out.
So that's the thing, people with mini pods. We're going to be recording these at random and putting them up at random as well. Just, for funsies.
A few of them might have a specific theme,
Yeah.
like the Lunasa one that we did a few weeks ago.
That will
But
go
overall,
Lunasa.
these are just fun little things. Because, okay, so here's the deal, you guys. Shaya and I like talking to each other.
We do.
And so
Because
we're just bringing you along for the ride.
Yeah. We're basically just recording our conversation and
some of it gets edited out.
Yeah. Probably for the best.
Although, if you follow us on YouTube or run over to YouTube, you might see a few snippets of things that I did cut out.
Yes. And we might put some on TikTok. We're planning to start a TikTok. We might even have one by the time this comes out.
Yeah, but we have a very successful TikTok already, I'm sure.
With millions of followers. I am putting that out there in the universe. 1 million followers this year.
Well, this pomegranate is there for the energy of abundance and blessings.
Yes. So drink up your pomegranate.
I don't have anything more to say about this cocktail other than yum.
Other than yum, that's really all I have to say about it. So we are wishing you all the creativity, all the good energy, all the positive vibes and abundance. Let's bring it. So thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time. Oh, and don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, leave us some comments, review. Try the cocktail. Tell us what you think. See you next time.